I'm going to go right into the planks now in the transverse plane. This is one of my favorite combinations. Basically, you're going to take your foot, your hand, and you're going to do a rotation step like we did with the lunges. And as I do the rotation step, I'm going to let my trunk twist and bend in that same direction. Just like that, and we'll alternate sides. Let your body follow your hands. It's almost like stepping your hands catty-corner to one another, but letting your shoulders follow the moving hand. The last 10, I'm just going to go a little wider here. Just a tweak. Now, there's no wrong way to do this stuff, so long as it's comfortable, it's not causing you pain or a lot of compensation. Again, feel free to do this from your knees. Okay, and there we have it. Let's go right up to our balance reach. I'm going to find myself onto my stance leg. This is a tough one. I definitely recommend having a focal point here so you don't lose your balance as much. And think about your pelvis just swiveling to the right and to the left. I'm going to limit my range a little bit. If I go further, I have a tendency to fall a lot. And I do want to remain as successful as possible. A couple more here. This is one of the ones you might feel your thighs, but you're definitely going to be feeling your calves. All those muscles are really trying hard to help you stay balanced. Now I'll go to the other stance leg. And you'll notice I have a tendency to bend as I do the reach away from my body and straighten back out as I come toward my body again. And just a few more here. It's one of those great activities. Just has such a huge, tremendous carryover to everyday functional activities and performance. Okay, and let's finish with our jumping jacks. This is a tricky one. Regardless of how your body responds to this, just kind of roll with the punches, have a little fun with it, laugh it off, and keep moving. Let's get our feet moving in sync, so we're going to twist them in and out. Let your feet twist to the right and to the left. Now get the hands coordinated. And that's 10. Now this one's a little more tricky. Get both toes out, and let's hop to both toes in, out, in, out, arms. 2, 3, 4. Okay, excellent. Now, make sure to stick around for the cool down here as we rewind and unwind the system relative to our total body conditioning. We're going to do that with a spine matrix. Just follow along. It's pretty simple. Your goal here is going to be to stretch your tummy as much as possible. If you get any pinching or compression in your back, you're probably reaching too far back and not high enough. So what we're going to do first in the sagittal plane is get your feet to a comfortable width. When your hands fall down, let your spine round. Create that C curve in your back, and then use your hands to lift up and out of that posture. You'll notice as my arms come down, my spine follows. I let my knees get nice and soft. And at the top, I'm looking for that big abdominal stretch. And let's just go one more here. Okay. The key here is to get your spine to go through flexion and extension using the arms. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you want to square up to me. Let your shoulders turn in one direction. Okay. Keep your feet the same. Use your arms the same way. We'll just go for 3 repetitions here. It's helpful to have a focal point in the same direction that your shoulders are turned. Okay, now let's switch to the other direction. We're going to flex and then extend our spine. 2, and one more. 3. Great. Now, in the frontal plane, let's take one arm up and overhead and let our body go into a side bend. I'm getting a fantastic stretch through the side here. I'm just starting to rewind all those tissues, pulling them into the zones opposite of the activities we were just performing. And my body already senses that this feels great. It's just a great way to cool it down. Okay, now what I'd like to do, I'm going to turn my shoulders again, fix my eyes, and then drive the arms in the same direction. You might find as you're doing this, if you know how to relax your body enough, I'm getting a lot of popping and clicking through my spine. As long as it's not painful, it's typically a good thing. Let's turn in the other direction. Let's go nice and easy here. Do let your arm come up and over to pull the side of the belly. Okay, now let's finish in the transverse plane. Hands are going to stay low. Okay, and then hands about mid-height, shoulder height. The higher you go, the more you're going to feel your tummy. The lower you are, the more your back is going to be working. Although your back and your abs are both working in both directions. Okay, excellent. There you have it. Day 1, rest and recovery, or recovery restoration. Follow along with me the next couple of days. We're going to try and go through these low to mid-intensity workouts just to prep us for next week. Let's give our bodies a break this week. They work so hard for us all year. And just get them ready for an awesome January. In January 2012, we have speed, agility, and quickness training here at Fitness Solutions. If you'd like to know more, just log on to our website, conditionforlife.com. Thank you so much for taking the time, spending time with me as we go through these workouts. Bye-bye.